Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault. I give you a quick fire first look and first ride impression video of the newly launched Honda CB350. Parked right behind me is the matte dune brown color, has a khaki feel to it, looks really premium and well put together, and a worthy competitor to take on the likes of the classic 350. The CB350 has made an impact since its launch, and they are launching good variants. Like the RS has gone really well with the bikers, and the CB350 Highness, they have lots of add-ons and accessories that allow you to customize it and make it your very own, an extension of your personality. And this one is the latest, the CB350 no nonsense motorcycle, a retro vintage styling motorcycle which has all the latest options and features that you come looking for. So what all have they offered, and is this significantly different from the Highness, or is it more or less the same? We'll find out. Let's start out. When you look at this is the matte dune brown color. It has LED lighting all around, as you can see, the same LED headlamp, the LED turn blinkers, but there's a lot more chrome now apparent, and I wish they had offered the suspension covers in chrome. Maybe that would have added a little bit of visual appeal for the chrome lovers. Again, the dual horns are in chrome. The front fender is neatly laid out, 19-inch front wheel, 18-inch rear wheel with a 130 section rear tire. What's different is the new exhaust layout. It has a more apparent thump to it. We'll try and show you the exhaust note now. Very refined, a soft thump that you can feel, very pleasant to hear. The typical rumble of a retro roadster. Now what else changes? Everything else remains the same. The technical specifications remain absolutely identical. What changes though is that the overall length of the bike is slightly increased now when compared to the Highness. It's around 44 mm longer, the overall length, but the width is also slightly different, but the wheelbase remains the same, and the tires, as I told you, remain the same. The hardware and the equipment remains the same. 41 mm telescopic forks, twin shock absorbers at the back, 15.2 liter tank. The ground clearance remains the same, 165 mm, 800 mm of seat height. The seat length is slightly longer here when compared to the Highness, offering more space for the rider as well as the pillion. Again, comfort is maximized, and look at the way they've done the branding. It's very premium, very well put together. The engine casing looks rock solid, the same 350cc single fuel injected air cooled motor that puts out around 21 PS of max power and 30 Newton meters of max torque. 5-speed gearbox with slip and assist clutch, so for lighter clutch pull. Then you have all the other electronic aids that you come looking for, like dual channel ABS and Bluetooth connectivity with voice command feature. That is really sensational in this price segment, offering Bluetooth connectivity with turn-by-turn navigation and voice command assist. Nissan caliper up front. I think this is a 300 or 310 mm disc up front, and a disc brake at the back. Dual channel ABS is there, and HSTC, Honda selectable torque control, traction control is here as well. As you can see, you can turn it on or off by pressing this button right over here. Long press, traction is off. Long press, again traction is back on. Again, the speedo layout is slightly different. The fonts are different on this one compared to the Highness. And then of course you can long press both of these buttons to get into the menu to adjust the settings accordingly, or to access the Bluetooth feature. You have odometer, trip meters, average fuel, and the range available, everything being detailed here. So dual throttle cable for good in-gear acceleration, good amount of tank range, and this is E20 compliant. I have talked about the benefits of ethanol, and as I told you, dual horns as well to offer good effective horn for you on the highways as well. Very good build quality, you can see everything is top notch. Aluminum foot pegs for the pillion, and heel and toe gear shifter. Again, the foot pegs are of good quality, so everything screams quality and there is no kind of compromise here. This is how the tail lamp looks when it is lit up, and that's pretty much it. So this is the overview. The price, as I told you, is around 2,14,000 ex-showroom for the standard and 2,17,000 ex-showroom for the Pro variant. And you can get in touch with Kukatpalli Honda Big Wing JSP to get the best deal on this and also know the exact on-road price. So thanks for watching. This is just an overview of the bike, and next I'm going to ride it and tell you how it feels to ride. So let's not waste any more time. Let's hit the road now. Okay guys, giving you a first ride impression of the newly launched Honda CB350, which takes on the classic 350 head on, because you can see the design silhouette reminds us of the classic vintage retro design, and clearly targeting the chunk of market share that is owned by the classic 350. And CB350 Highness has done well, so has the RS. Now in terms of tech specs, primarily everything remains the same. The power is around 21 PS and the torque is close to 30 Newton meters. 5-speed gearbox, heel and toe shifter, very comfortable stance, nice thump for those who love the retro thumpy motorcycles. And the ergonomics is again very well sorted. Forward set foot pegs, handlebar angled towards you, so ergo is absolutely perfect. And also it's a chrome fest for all the chrome lovers. The handling is much brilliant, much better on this compared to the classic 350. The weight distribution is much better. You have a 15-liter tank. Not too much of differences when compared to the Highness, except for the fact that the overall length of this particular CB350 is slightly longer. Overall length wise it is longer than the Highness, and everything else remains the same. The power remains the same, the torque remains the same, 21 PS and 30 Newton meters. 5-speed gearbox with a heel and toe gear shifter for convenient shifts. Mirrors are well positioned, seat is nice and comfortable. This color might appeal to a lot of people, kind of a khaki color. And yes, we all see a lot of companies taking to the retro vintage platform, because there's a lot of action happening there, and everyone is eyeing the market share that's owned by Royal Enfield in that segment. Now it's, so far it had been a monopoly, but now we have the big players like Honda, we have Triumph, we have Harley Davidson, everyone invading the scene, making things all the more difficult for Royal Enfield. So weight distribution is much better on this when compared to the classic 350. Comfort is better, handling is better. We have a larger 15-liter tank, almost 15.2 liter, and in terms of specs, everything is identical. Seat height is 800 mm, ground clearance around 165. This one is around 6 kilos heavier than the Highness because of more chrome parts. But apart from that, you have the same Bluetooth connectivity for speedo console with turn-by-turn navigation and voice command feature. You have HSTC, Honda selectable torque control or traction control. Everything has been included. Price starts from 2,14,000. The first impression is this is one of the most comfortable commuter for city rides. If you're looking at a 350cc retro roadster that adds a little bit of retro vintage styling to your persona, and if you're fed up with the lackluster service and hospitality at Royal Enfield showrooms, then you can walk into a Big Wing where you're welcomed with red carpet and you have much more attention being offered. Apart from that, yeah, you do get a slip and assist clutch for faster downshifts, a soft and lighter clutch pull. It is indeed very well sorted motorcycle. As I told you, price starts from 2,14,000 ex-showroom for standard variant and 2,17,000 ex-showroom for the Pro variant. You have LED lighting all around. Controls. The ergos, I mean the handlebar, perfectly positioned. It's not too wide, it is not too short. Angled towards the rider, so you don't have to reach out for it. So completely fatigue free riding experience. The heel and toe gear shifter also makes things a lot more easier for hassle free gear shifts. I think we do get auto cancelling turn indicators as well. Let me just try it on up ahead. But seat cushioning is far better. As I told you, handling terms, it is better. Braking is better on this one. You get 300 or 310 mm front disc and dual channel ABS and traction control to watch your back. So the braking and the safety part is well taken care of in the CV350 when compared to the Classic 350. Now the kind of persona and the cult following Classic enjoys is unlike any other, so you can't deny that. But we have better propositions now to challenge its position by offering more than what you can expect in that particular segment. And let us just quickly check whether we have auto cancelling turn indicators here. I'm not going to touch. We're going to turn around, complete U-turn. Okay, it doesn't have auto cancelling turn indicators, so you gotta do it yourself. So that's pretty much it. If you like what you see and want to see more pure, this is just pure automobile content. Stay tuned to Dino's World. And then of course this is just a ride impression, and detailed ride review will follow soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.